I've spent a lot of time recently trying to talk to reward-based trainers about having them. So when I first started doing this, I spent all my time talking to pure escape avoidance trainers about incorporating positive or reinforcement-based, reward-based methods into their training, right? They were all like, it can't be reliable unless you're doing this, and like, which turns out to be, of course, nonsense. There's both sides. So I spent a lot of time talking to kind of old school trainers about incorporating new methods. And then there's the sort of reward-based renaissance. And in the 80s or late 70s, early 80s, and you have like Karen Pryor and Gary Wilkes and a lot of the marine mammal trainers coming over to dog training circles and giving seminars, and people are starting to learn about clickers and reward-based methods. And now there's a huge renaissance of reward-based training, and it swung the other way. Like, any aversive experiences are inherently evil, you're gonna destroy your dog's gonna hate you. Yeah, like, yeah, all the bad stuff, like it's a religious doctrine, right? As bad as the one we had before, in a sense, right? And so now I spend a lot of time talking to them about like, hey, think about this, be reasonable, like the world is full of both pleasure seeking and avoidance of discomfort. We all do it, right? It doesn't mean you're destroyed psychologically. All those things are there. And so you get into a spot where we're talking to a lot of those people as well. But as a result of that, we have a tendency to sometimes forget the complexity and say things like, oh, all punishment's punishment. I say this, punishment is punishment because of its effect on behavior, but it's not the same. It's true, me having a sharpened prong collar and bearing it in my dog's neck is not the same as withholding a cookie, right? Though they both stop behavior potentially, they're not the same, right? And so we need to be reasonable about that too, and it's easy to sort of get into the thing, whereas a lot of the trainers that were using pressure were getting frustrated with the reward-based trainers, and so it's like, you know, punishment's punishment. Your dog doesn't like it. It's true. There is truth to that, but there are degrees, right? We have to be reasonable human beings on this, right? There are definite degrees, and different things happen physiologically. All right, enough of that.